You shouldn't invest in real estate until you've done these things. Before you invest in anything private or illiquid, you should first and foremost have a 6-month reserve of cash. This is what we call a rainy day fund. You need to have enough money that if you lost everything, you could still afford to live for at least 6 months for you to get back on your feet. The second thing is, if you have plans of owning your own home, then I would wait before you invest in liquid private real estate investments. The reason being is that when you do create a family and start having kids, you're going to get pushed to live the American dream and buy a home. And that is expensive. And what it requires is a down payment. And if you put your nest egg in a private, liquid investment, it might not be the best time because you are currently going to start having to pay a lot of money to then live the American dream. Thirdly, if you have a bunch of debt, especially if it's bad debt. So what is bad debt? I look at bad debt as credit card debt. If you're sitting on $5,000, $10,000 plus dollars of credit card debt, that's 20+% interest rate. Do not invest in private investments that are going to generate on average, just from a cash on cash, 5 to 6% with an all-in return annualized of maybe 10 to 20 plus. The opportunity cost of paying on credit card debt 20+% far exceeds the opportunity of earning money in real estate. So pay off all of that high interest debt before you start legging into cash flowing producing assets. And lastly, I would say make sure that your goals align with what you're really trying to achieve. People who invest in illiquid private investments in real estate generally are planning for the future. They realize that this is not a get rich quick scheme. What they're trying to do is start to have money at work that is going to cash flow day one, but more importantly, continue to compound over time. And that way they could live on more of that tax efficient cash flow into the future. If you're investing in real estate to try to get rich quick, there are much better opportunities such as like fix and flip, wholesaling. I'm not your guy for that, but there's tons of people out there that you could speak to. But this is the long-term game. So just make sure that before you do any investment, but especially if it's private real estate, that you make sure that it aligns with the long-term goals that you're set out to achieve and be very clear that these are not get rich quick assets.